Yo, 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 what's up, comic book reading universe? It is I, your friendly neighborhood comic book reviewer, Stephen Savelli. Once again, I'm representing #NerdSwag, and today I bring to you my comic book haul for comics that were released on October 1st, 2014. I got 10 comics this week, and I didn't do a haul video last week, so I also have those books to show off what I got for last week. I did try to separate the two. I might have got 1 or 2 issues off, so my apologies if I did. Before we jump into all that, few things. First, a huge thank you. You guys are awesome. We finally hit our 250 subscribers limit, where I said if we hit that, I would do a contest. So, contest is coming soon. I'm hoping to get a video up by Friday, the very latest Monday of next week. Really what's coming down to is, what kind of contest questions do I want to do? What exactly am I going to give away as a thank you? One thing I do know is it will not be exclusive to like YouTube creators, video content creators. This will be open to everybody that follows #NerdSwag. So some things like making a video might get you more entries. Some things like leaving a comment may get you less, something like that. But we have more followers than just our YouTube. We just hit 7,500 followers on our Facebook page, so if you haven't done that, make sure to go down in the description and go like that and start following us there. But anyway, as a little preview, I will be giving away this little mystery mini Punisher. I will be giving away a few comic books. I mean, a handful of comic books, but Alien vs. Predator, issue number 1. Yeah, and a few others. I will be giving away my Adventure Time cartoon title cards book, and many more things, and some pretty cool surprises. Looking at a sweet value of like 150, 200 bucks of a giveaway that one of you are gonna win. So that's just as a absolute thank you to all you guys for making this an incredibly fun community, and you know, reinvigorating my passion for comics and all this kind of stuff. So just really awesome stuff. So at the end of this video, I am going to show off a few things coming up on the comic book haul. Or, not the comic book haul, the Nerd Swag grab. I have some more Funko Mystery Minis that I'll be unboxing, so I'll unveil which ones I'm going to do at the end of this video. And I will also just be unboxing this video as a special add-on to the end of this video, because I want to open it and I don't want to make a full video for it, so I'll open this up. But there is 4 other Funko things I got in the last 2 weeks. So let's jump right into the comic book haul. The first book that I got this week that I want to show off is Thor #1. This is written by Jason Aaron. The art's by Russell Dodderman. And I am extremely excited for this book. Most of you guys know I've been watching my channel for a while. Thor God of Thunder is my favorite title on the shelves today. Thor God of Thunder is on pause. We're jumping into Thor #1, where there's a female Thor because the male Thor is unworthy. Nick Fury said something to him in the original Sin, whispered it in his ear. Mjolnir dropped from his hands. He couldn't pick it up anymore. And there's some other stuff going on. So Thor #1 picks up with female Thor. And I think we're going to see the story of her becoming worthy. And we're going to find out what her secret identity is, I hope, at some point. And then we'll also track along with Thor being Thor the Unworthy. So I'm very excited to read this. So excited I purchased 2 copies. One that I'm never going to open just as a keepsake for myself, and one that I'm going to read. I'm a huge Thor fan, and to me this is going to be a key issue for me. I have 2 #1s of Thor God of Thunder. I have some extra variants. It's just my favorite title right now, so I'm very excited for this book. Yeah, not too much else to say about that. The next book I got from Marvel this week is Captain America issue #25. I got this because I'm not reading Captain America, but this is the issue where they unveil the new Captain America. Unfortunately for us that are into the books, we know who it is already. Not only that, well, I mean, you could find it from solicitations, but another book came out this week called Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, and it has the new Captain America on it. Why would they do that? Like, if you're gonna have this white block out of who could it be, don't have a book sitting right next to it that shows who it is. Very poor planning for Marvel, but this is a $4.99 book written by Rick Remender. Very good writer. So I'm interested to read this as kind of my own one-shot because I won't keep up on this book. The next issue I have is Death of Wolverine issue number 3. Now this has hit production delays. It was supposed to come out 4 weeks in a row and it's not. And looking at next week's poll for myself at my local comic book shop, number 4 is not out next week. So there's yet another delay it looks like. But Charles Soule is doing a fantastic job with Death of Wolverine. I'm really liking these covers. I'm really liking the art inside by Steve McNiven. And this has been a lot more solid than I thought it would be. So I've been impressed with Death of Wolverine, excited to read that one. Next up is a book I'm for sure excited about, and that is Uncanny Avengers, issue number 25, The March to Access. Access is starting next week with issue number 1. This is a key issue for you to read if you're going to be reading Access. Red Skull is back. In the beginning of Uncanny Avengers, when I first started, I think it was in late 2011. Late 2012, and Red Skull was the villain at the start of this series. And what he actually did was he stole, when Professor Xavier died, he got a hold of Professor Xavier's brain and is extracting his brain to enhance his powers. So very excited to read Uncanny Avengers. Rick Remender is killing it. Daniel Acuna on art is awesome. He's been doing a fantastic job, and this is definitely one of Marvel's best books out. Really look forward to it. Next issue is written by Sam Humphries, and that's the legendary Star-Lord and Thanos, I guess. I don't know what's going on with this book. I haven't read the last 2 issues, so I've only read issue 1, I haven't read 2 or 3, but I'm continuing to buy it. I'm going to catch up and figure out if I'm going to actually keep this or I'm going to drop it. Let's just scan through here. I don't know why Thanos is even in here. I don't know if this ties in with the Guardians of the Galaxy book with them in the Cancerverse or not, but it'll be an interesting read. That's it for my Marvel books, and the reason why I did the quotes is my next book is Men of Wrath. This is written by Jason Aaron, and this is actually under the Icon imprint of Marvel Comics. So this is still kind of a Marvel book, but this is Marvel's way of throwing Icon on the front of getting like a mature comic. It's kind of like getting a Image comic owned by Marvel. I think they might start going this route more, especially with sales of Image like going astronomically higher than they had in the past. So Image sales are growing, creator-owned books are growing, so we may see a few more creator-owned titles like this put on the Icon imprint and these imprints of DC and Marvel where they can try to get back into that key demographic of readers. So Men of Wrath, very excited, written by Jason Aaron, one of my favorites. I don't know too much about this book at all. I just want to skim through it. Yeah, I didn't want to look at the solicitations. I didn't want to read too much about it. I'm just very excited for Men of Wrath. I can't say go buy it now, but I have a feeling this is going to be solid. Alright, next up I have Batman Eternal number 26. I have people telling me this book has done a 180 and it's been killer for the... Oh, it kind of matches my shirt. Very interesting. Been told that it did a 180. I haven't read the last like 10 issues. I'm so freaking behind on Batman Eternal. There's an ad for Constantine on the back. I'm very scared about the show. If you're scared about the show as well, please leave a comment below. But Batman Eternal, issue number 26. Don't know too much to say except for this cover is badass. Next up, I'm going to jump into 2 Image books. The first one is I have Outcast, issue number 4, To Light Our Way. This is our main man, Robert Kirkman, continuing to write about this man that can thwart off demons. He has some power to somehow do that. So that's Outcast, issue number 4. I can't say too much else about that because I think you guys should read it. There is a Scott Snyder advertisement on the back for Witches. I wonder if that book's gonna actually be good. We'll see or not. But Outcast issue number 4, Robert Kirkman, great writer. Speaking of Robert Kirkman and great writer, I have the Walking Dead issue number 132 called Happiness, written by Robert Kirkman, of course. And The Walking Dead has been really good lately. I hopped on when the new arc started where they skipped ahead 5 years. and I've been really looking forward to it. Now, we're going to talk about another ad. On the back, Birthright. Issue number 1 comes out next week. It is written by Joshua Williamson, who's writing Nailbiter and Ghostly, which people love. I will be picking up this issue and super looking forward to it. Medieval comic book. Yeah, sign me up all freaking day. Anyway, Walking Dead issue 132. Very excited to read that. And my last one from this week, I think, well, I'll show my other comics from last week, but is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 38, and I am absolutely in love with this cover. Man, Santaluco kills it in this, but this is continuing the story. Well, it's hard to really get into it, but it's continuing the story of the Turtles ready to start a huge war, and you know, the pieces are being put into place like on a chessboard where stuff is lining up for, it's about to go down in the next few issues. Really looking forward to reading this. And yeah, not too much to say about that. This book, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you need to read it. You absolutely need to read it. If you want to know a good point to jump on, leave it down below in the comments. I can kind of try to help you, but really looking forward to reading this book. Alright, that's it for all new books I think this week. Let's jump into the books that came out last week that I did pick up today, because I was a week behind on my haul. So, I'm going to do this super quick. The first one is Cowl, issue number 25. This is continuing to be a great book. Rod Reese is a fantastic artist, and I really love this team with Kyle Higgins and Alex Eagle. The next book I have is Low, issue number 3. This came out last week. This is Rick Remender. The first book I was iffy on. Issue number 2 was awesome, and so I'm looking for number 3 to kind of set the tone for the series. I have another issue number 3, and that's Storm number 3, written by Greg Pak. This is awesome. Storm has been a huge surprise for me, and I'm really looking forward to reading this issue. Cyclops, issue number 5. Greg Rucka will be ending his run on Cyclops coming very soon. I don't know exactly which issue. That will probably be when I stop reading Cyclops. This story's moving a little slow, and I would like for the pace to quicken, but still a very solid read. And ever since Russell Dodderman left this team, the art hasn't been as good as it was before, but still solid in its own right. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 19. This is written by Michael Bendis, and this is the Guardians in the Cancerverse. And we get to find out a little bit about him, Star-Lord and Thanos and all that kind of stuff. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, 19. And the last book from last week is New Avengers, issue number 24, written by Jonathan Hickman. Not too much else to say about this. We got Thanos on the cover, and we're still promoting Time Runs Out, which will be when everything resets. Thor will go back to a man, and everything will go back to status quo. I don't know that. I just made that up. We will see what happens when time runs out. But I'm assuming a lot of stuff will get fixed. From people that have died and stuff like that. So, at the end of my hauls, I always do my favorite cover of the week, my most anticipated title. Well, my favorite cover, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's hard to tell even on this camera how brilliant this cover is. Love the colors. Very Seattle Seahawksy. My favorite football team. Your favorite football team. You know it. Very excited about the cover. My most anticipated title has to be Thor number 1. There's no way a new start for Thor won't excite me. I'm so sick and tired of all the negativity about this. Do people not realize that Jason Aaron has said on multiple occasions when he started Thor God of Thunder, he mapped out the story he wanted, and Thor becoming a female was in the plans from the start. This wasn't some hype. This wasn't something where Marvel wants a female character. This is all in the writer of this book's plan. And people just need to read it, then determine if you like it or not. Don't judge before you read it. That's kind of frustrating sometimes. Sorry for that. I usually don't do a lot of venting or ranting on this channel here, and my comic book hauls usually very positive, but that very much annoys me. Anyways, thank you guys once again. That's my comic book haul. If you guys can leave down in the comments what your favorite cover of the week and your most anticipated title of the week is. That'd be super cool. I want to know. I love hearing all your guys' favorite books and seeing what you guys are reading. That's it for my haul. I want to say thanks again. Contest video coming up soon. And now that that's over, let's get into some other hauls. First, my wife and I were at the store and we found this Funko Rafiki from The Lion King, and this guy is awesome. And I'm super pumped. She has him on her nightstand by her bed, and he's just super cool. Anyways, picked up this guy. Very excited about that. Target was having an exclusive Funko that I found out about last minute, and when I went, they only had 2 left, so I bought 2 of them. And it is Batman Unmasked, and it is only at Target, so it's basically Batman here without his cowl, so you see Bruce Wayne's face. And that's what this Funko is. I have one that I'm keeping in the box, and I have one that I have out of the box. This one I might resell, maybe, or I might give it away in a contest, maybe when we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. So make sure to tell your friends. We give away cool stuff, and that's all not for getting more subscribers. It's really just to say thank you. But yeah, Batman Unmasked, pick this guy up. Next 2 things I want to show off is, it's October 1st. Halloween's coming soon. I've had these for almost a month and I haven't shown them off, but I have 2 Nightmare Before Christmas Mystery Mini Funkos, and I will be unboxing these on the channel by the end of the week. It's Halloween month. Why not? So I got 2 of these. I'm actually not a huge fan. I don't even know all the characters' names on the back. So when I open these, I might have to look at a chart or something, but I'm just excited to open them. I hope I get some cool new Halloween decorations for the month. But I want to open up now, so, you know, my wife and I, we've already put out our Halloween decorations, and I want these out. That's it. So this will be coming up on a Nerd Swag grab. And the last thing that we're going to do here today, just because we're still hanging out, I don't know how long this video's been because I'm not keeping track, but I have this last little mystery mini, and I'm going to open this up right now because it doesn't need its own video. I have it. I want to open it. Here's what I'm saying, guys. I've been getting a lot of heroes, and I want a villain. And I'm gonna keep buying these until I get Loki, Doctor Doom, Galactus, or Thanos. So that's my goal, is to get one of those things. So let's open this thing up and hope we get one of these. What I don't want to do is go find one on eBay, which would be the very easy way to make this happen. But all right, here it is. This is happening. We're doing a blind unboxing on a comic book haul. I just got Galactus. How awesome is that? I've been on my wit's end with these things, getting characters I don't want, and I finally got one of the characters I want. I just brought this guy's name up. Here's Galactus here. You can't really see him very well. Here, since it's the end of my haul video, and we can break it up a little bit. Sorry, I wasn't change the focus like I do on my Nerd Swag grabs. This isn't working out very well. Anyway, this is my little Galactus. Very cool. I just got this guy. Better than I should have saved it for a Nerd Swag grab. Now I'm very bummed. Anyway, I got a Galactus. I'm super excited about this. Thanks for hanging around with me for this, what feels like a very long comic book haul. Contest video will be up shortly. Galactus and I will be working on that as we go throughout the week. Look forward to some unboxings for some Nightmare Before Christmases. Alyssa and I are hopefully going to start doing movie reviews again, and I will see you guys next Wednesday for my comic book haul. Same Nerd Swag time, same Nerd Swag channel.